Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Richard Kelly with the Forge Inspire Committee. Throughout this last year, we have done a great job of partnering with local community organizations for a series called Forge Cares, where we've learned a little bit more about a lot of great organizations across the Topeka area. Right now, we'd like to look back and talk with a lot of those organizations and find out a little bit more about their progress that they've made through this last year. If you can, share a little bit with us about the progress that you've made over this last year and your goals for 2022 with your local organizations.
Hey, this is Jared Guth, Community Engagement Manager from Capper Foundation. It's been a few months since we've had a chance to talk to Forge, so we just want to catch you up a little bit on what we've been doing. Since we've talked, we were right in the midst of our planning for our Evening for a Child, which is one of our largest fundraising events. This year was digital because of all the COVID restrictions, but we did have a fantastic turnout, and thanks to all our sponsorships and our supporters, we had a fantastic Evening for a Child, and we thank all of you for being a part of that. This year it will be on May 7th, so be on the lookout for that. Capper Foundation provides many services for the community, and along with those services are our pediatric services as well as our adult care services. So this year alone, Capper Foundation had 739,464 hours spent on services. That's about 2,109 individuals served here. For us to continue being able to provide these services, it's because of the help of people in the community like yourself, and we want to thank you for that. This year also, Capper Foundation had $3.7 million in non-reimbursed cost of services. We have had 200 volunteers providing roughly around 2,341 hours of services in very diverse roles. This includes many of our events. We have large-scale mailings that we need help with. We have our ability awareness training that we do, along with I Can Bike, I Can Swim, Evening for a Child, many services that we provide throughout the year. Our volunteers come in and help. They are the backbone of the Capper Foundation. 2021 has had its challenges, but the Capper Foundation has found ways to overcome a lot of those challenges. And it's because of people like you who have helped. We also hope that you continue to join us in our mission to build abilities and empower people of all ages living with disabilities.
Hi there, Pam Evans with Family Service and Guidance Center. Just wanted to do a quick look back at the past year, 2021. Whew, what a year. It's all a blur. I don't know about you, but we have had some exciting successes, and it's thanks to you and thanks to a lot of amazing organizations and individuals in the community. Back in August, we hosted our first ever virtual Works of Heart fundraiser where we celebrated kids and teens and their artistry, their creativity at Maynard Conference Center. We had about half of the normal in-person audience, but we also were able to live stream it so people could enjoy it from the comfort of their own home. And we raised more than we ever have before to support kids and families who are struggling with mental health issues like anxiety, depression, ADHD. And we're already planning for 2022. Get your calendars. Friday, August 26th, we're going to be having our 16th annual Works of Heart event at Maynard Conference Center. We will also be creating a planning committee, again, for the Works of Heart event. So if you like to plan parties, if you like to give back to the community by supporting fundraising events, reach out to us. It is going to be so much fun. We cannot wait. Kind of keep it fresh and exciting. 2021 also brought another sellout event at our Meals for Mental Health event that is hosted during the month of October over at Texas Roadhouse. We cannot thank them enough for their support. Looking to 2022 again, we have an amazing project coming down the pike very soon. We will be building a new building here on our campus, just east of 6th and Gage on Fraser Avenue, the new Youth Crisis and Recovery Center. And at this new building, we will start to be able to provide even more expanded crisis services for kids who may be thinking about harming themselves or others. And if that wasn't enough, we are creating a new substance use treatment program for adolescents. These two huge projects will all take place out of this new building, looking to break ground in early 2022. And we will be planning a fundraising event. So again, for those of you who really have a heart for kids and families and want to help give hope and healing to kids and families, you have a phenomenal opportunity. Please reach out to me at 785-232-7902 or send me an email at pevans@fsgctopeka.com. We would love to hear from you. And once again, we just thank you so much for supporting our kids and families, and hope you have a great remainder of the year and a great beginning of the next year. Thanks so much. Bye.
Hi everyone, Guy Niederhauser from Community Blood Center here. As many of you will remember, we hosted a blood drive with Forge back in July at the Topeka and Shawnee County Public Library, where we collected over 30 units of blood, which went straight to local patients in need. We're so appreciative of the help we received from Kelly and the rest of the Forge team, helping us to promote the blood drive to the community and bring donors out to support our local hospitals. Without community support, we couldn't do our job, and our frontline workers couldn't do theirs. I got involved with Forge to help tap into another demographic in Topeka that I hoped could help us make a difference to patients in need. Typical blood donors tend to be older and will soon be aging out of the donation process. But the need for blood is constant. One in three people will need a blood transfusion at some point in their lives, and there's no place to get it except from one healthy donor to another. The pandemic massively affected our ability to collect blood from volunteers. Our three main sources of blood are high schools and colleges, churches, and businesses. And as I'm sure all of you know, none of those three places have been the same for the last 18 months or so. Since March of 2019, Community Blood Center has lost over 25,000 donors due to the changes in these locations. If you'd like to get involved in saving lives in your community, you can always stop into our donor center at 29th and Wanamaker. You can visit our website at savealifenow.org, or you can get a hold of me and set up a mobile blood drive at your school or college, at your kid's school or college, at your church, your organization, community organization, or at your business. And we can get things up and running again if things are ready to go. It's easy, it makes a massive and immediate impact for your community, and the reward is undeniable. So thanks so much to Forge for having us out and inviting me in. That's what I have. Thanks so much. Appreciate you all.
So everyone, again, we thank you for joining us in 2021 for our Forge Care series. To wrap up the year, there were also 4 more organizations that we'd like to bring your attention to that we completed videos with this year, and that we look forward to continuing to see their progress and momentum into 2022. Those include the Topeka Youth Foundation and First Tee Topeka, Helping Hands Humane Society, Topeka Housing Authority, and the Villages. Again, we want to thank all of them for joining us this year, and we look forward to seeing their progress as we continue the Forge Care series into 2022.